All right, so need to share some news. A decision has been made, and Dan will not be returning to the game.
Dan Spilo is officially out of Survivor Island of the Idols.
He won't be coming back to camp. He won't be on the jury. He's gone.
On Wednesday's episode, the Hollywood talent manager was removed from the competition following a claim of inappropriate touching toward an unnamed person. After the show ended, a title card read, quote, Dan was removed from the game after a report of another incident, which happened off camera and did not involve a player. Survivor contestant Kelly Kim was the first to raise concerns that Dan was being too touchy.
Dan has been extremely inappropriate. Day one, I refused to sleep next to Dan. Like, literally, everyone's like, Kelly doesn't like touching people. You know why I don't like touching people? Because Dan kept touching me.
Following the news that Dan got the boot, Kelly shared this statement on Twitter, which read in part, quote, while Dan's dismissal has validated the concerns that I raised from the beginning of this season, I wish that no one else had to be subjected to this type of behavior.
Even yesterday, he was like, took my hair and like, went like this, like taking little, I'm like, don't touch my face.
Kelly took her concerns to Survivor producers.
There are always consequences for standing up. This happens in real life, in work settings, in school. Like, you can't say anything because it's going to affect your upward trajectory. It's going to affect how people look at you.
And in a rare moment for the CBS reality show, they broke the fourth wall and told her he was given an official warning.
You know, if there are issues to the point where things need to happen, come to me and I will make sure that stops.
Okay.
Because I don't want anyone feeling uncomfortable.
Dan's exit marks the first time in the show's history that someone was removed from the game for inappropriate behavior. Earlier in the season, Dan was accused of unwanted touching by 3 women on the show.
Like, it made all of us uncomfortable. Like, this isn't just one person, it's a pattern.
But later, 2 of the women admitted to exaggerating the allegations in order to get him voted off the island.
The original Vokai are not the biggest fan of Dan, and so if I can play up that card in whatever way possible, I'll do it.
In a joint statement to ET at the time, CBS and MGM said all contestants are monitored at all times. The statement also claimed that Dan was given a formal warning. In a new interview with Entertainment Weekly, the show's host, Jeff Probst, opened up about Dan's initial reaction when he was told he was removing him from the game. He was not happy. We talked through everything for quite a while, and by the time he got on the boat to leave, he had calmed down and was actually very respectful as he departed. Jeff added, quote, above all, we want to ensure that all players always feel safe and respected. ET has reached out to Dan for comment.